man? It's Flow the Great, man. It's another episode of the Barcafe. Feel me? And today I got with me Ace General. Ace, how you feeling, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm feeling good, man. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you for coming by and all that. So tell us, man, like, where was Lil Ace? What was it like for Lil Ace growing up?
Oh, man, Little Ace. Moving around a lot. I'm from Brooklyn, Flatbush, Ocean Ave. You know what I mean? That's where I started. Haitian parents. You know, the Caribbean parents try to be strict, you know, a little rebellious. I was outside on the block. Back then, kids used to really be on the block playing fucking hide and seek in other buildings and just getting to know the neighborhood, you feel me? And getting in a lot of trouble. Oh, man. Young Ace got in a lot of trouble, bruh. But, you know, I'm here.
So. That's right, man. And speaking about being outside and all of that and playing and all of that, you don't see too much of that nowadays. I mean, with the kids growing up. We definitely had the golden era back then. So how did you get involved with Money and Violence?
Money and Violence came about because the character that plays Miz on the show, we used to call each other basically like cousins because in the Haitian community, we went to the same church. My mom knows his mom's, so y'all cousins. You know what I mean? Y'all basically brothers. You watch out for him. You look out for his mom could come whoop my ass at school. You know what I mean? My mom could go whoop his ass at school. You feel me? So that's how it was. And he a little older than me, so him and my older brother was real close. Yeah. But you know what I mean? He always, you know, came through for me my events. Back then I used to do these events under the name Cloud9 ENT from Queens, Brooklyn, and Missouri and stuff. So long story short, him and Rafe, the one that played Rafe, was business partners. Yeah. They was basically looking for things to invest in. They loved me and the one that played Shane's Drive with our parties and stuff. Yeah. So they did an investment. It came back. But, you know, parties don't make crazy money. So they were trying to see how we could go bigger. We did things like this. We did podcasts. We did a TV show. We did a modeling agency. We did a
that's crazy. Line. Niggas did everything.
Son, and then, like, one time a certain situation happened and then Rafe came home legit and was just like, yo, bro, we be surviving some shit. Like, yo, our life is like a movie. We should, like, shoot our life. And we're like, yeah, whatever. Like 2-3 days later, he really went and got a mic and a camera and was like, yo, we're going to start filming something. So that's basically how it started off. You feel me?
Oh, shit. That's dope. So when did you start noticing, like, people getting familiar with you?
On the show or, like?
Yeah, with the show.
All right, so it was kind of hard to, like, at first to gauge it because at that moment, like that's why even with right now with what I do with the events, it's still so big because before Money and Violence, I really used to like pack out events with like 3,000 people, Webster Hall every Thursday, Nicki Minaj, 50, like before Money and Violence. So it's like when people see me and be like, yo, Ace, I'm thinking it's when it's like I started traveling to like they're booking me in Toronto, they're booking me in Dallas, and people are like, yo, Kane, we love your show. You feel me? Like just recently I had an event in Dominican Republic. And I all has, dog, you are the youth them. I'm like, huh? And there's some UK dudes, like, and like, it was like 50 of them. And they all was like, nah, bro, son, you was the Bible. Like, Money and Violence, not me personally, the show was the Bible to them now. You feel me? Like, them even wanting to get money, move the way we move. He was like, in the UK, y'all big. And I'm like, oh, shit. And that was like just in May. Like, so every day, every other day, something more astonishing happens where I'm like, yo, we really set a trend with that.
Yo, that's crazy. So how does that make you feel when you go to other places and you see, I mean, the notoriety that you get in other places other than New York?
I mean, like I said, like I'm starting to embrace it a little bit more. Like, you know, I seen a meme the other day that was just like, yo, stop being humble. And I feel like we like discredit ourselves a lot. Like a lot of times we start something and we do something and we shoot it down ourselves in our head. And it's just never gonna be seen as big if you keep doing that yourself. You feel me?
That's a fact, yeah.
Everybody's telling me it's big and I'm just like, it was my show we did. You feel me? Like that's how I used to. But like when I see people really love it, people got Money and Violence tattoos or they got We Love Shane. Like that's a movement. You feel me? Like that's somewhere down the line, you know, I don't want to compare shows, but just like people watch other shows and I'm a fan of other shows, they're a fan of me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So I started to embrace it a little bit more. That's
dope. So do you ever like get people that kind of don't like you because of the character you played?
All the time, yeah. But it was crazy because I never had an issue playing the character. So like one of my personality traits is like team player, whatever it takes. Even if I wasn't in the show, behind the scenes, I would have been the main person on set. Like, I'm always that person. You feel me? So when they gave me the character, I'm looking at the script. I'm like, yo, you got me going through some stuff. But Rafe, the one that wrote it, Mo, he's like, yo, bro, trust me, it's going to take a little minute. But when this first 2 seasons is done, you're going to be the favorite character.
Yeah.
And the growth of Kane, like, we did a season finale of season 2 at, it used to be a club called Stage 48. They closed, but when the last episode, just I don't want to ruin it for people that might go watch it, but when the ending happened and it was finally that triumphant moment for Kane, they like it was like Chris Brown walked in the room. They was like, finally, it was like their little brother just, you know what I mean? So when I come to the streets, like, yo, you was pissing me off, but then you got it together, you know what I mean? Like, that's how they always interact with me when they see me in person.
That's dope. Okay, so now, everybody know you promoting and everything like that, but what got you into music?
Scale all the way back now. Before promotion, it was about music. I was in this crew in junior high school called Team Playboys. There was this dude.
Team Playboys. How did y'all come up with that name?
We was just young kids, horny, you know what I mean? Bunch of boys, just keeping it 100. Like, we used to get girls. We thought we was getting girls. You feel me? Whatever that meant in junior high, you know what I mean? We had our little Playboy logo we used to throw up. And so there was this dude named Blizz, well, Mystery, that's his rap name. He really could rap. Like, you know, like back then, like punchlines like fab. Like, if I could find his old stuff, I would definitely post it now. And you know, we used to rap in his crib. His mom was mad cool. His mom bought him like studio equipment, and you know, we young, we just trying to figure it out. Yeah. So I got kicked out my school, my third school in Brooklyn. My mom took me to Queens now. You feel me? So I'm Queens now. My lady at the time, she throws a event. I pick her up from the event. She's counting like she got like $1,300. That's her cut. I'm like, you make $1,300 from an event? I need to throw a party. You feel me? Like, we Team Playboys. Cause I called them up from Brooklyn. Like, yo, we gotta throw parties. We all know girls and stuff. And then I'm like, yo, while we throw these parties, you could play your music in the club, and that's how we could get people to hear it. Cause nobody was really hearing us, like except the girls we talked to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, we could get everybody in one spot and throw the parties that way. So then I started getting on music too, because it's like in Queens I had my own crowd, my own crew. You feel me? So I'm like, so they could be more supportive. That's how I'm gonna get into music. So, you know what I mean? That was my beginning stages into music. But after I did my first party and we like cashed out some bread, like I done forgot all about the music. I'm like, it's party for me. Y'all could do the music.
We gonna throw parties. I was throwing parties
every weekend, anytime I could get a chance to. You feel me? So I kind of like fell back from the music, and then everything, you know, like I said, progressed from the Webster Hall to the clothing line to the Money and Vines. And when Money and Vines took a break, I started kind of like pushing artists again, like doing parties and stuff. And I had this one artist, super dope, super talented, and I used to be like, yo, bro, you don't promote hard enough. Like, you're not. You dope and talented, but you're moving like you're dope and talented on a level where we made it already. Yeah. You feel me? Like, you still gotta have that hunger. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's people surpassing you that you would quote unquote say is whacker than you or whatever, but they got that hunger. They're in their rooms, they're outside, they networking. He arguing with me, nah, bro, it's not about that. Them niggas suckers. They don't want a real nigga to win. Yeah. And then he's like, I'm like, yo, bro, if you network, it don't matter about what the industry say. The people gonna rock with you. So you're like, yo, bro, you making it seem like it's easy. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, I'll drop a song today and get 1 million views before you. It was a little $20 bet, I swear to God. That's what made me go to the studio. I dropped a song called Out the Bando. Granted, I had a following, Money and Violence and stuff, but people were shitting on that shit. They was like, what the hell are you doing, Kane? Stop rapping. Mr. Gun come get you. You know what I mean? Like, but I just kept promoting. After like 3 months, it was 1 million plays. You feel me?
That's crazy.
And then my Monty Winning song is at like 4 million. You know what I mean? And it's so on and so on. But it really just started as a bet. But I started getting booking for shows. I went on tour with Fetty Wap. I'm like, oh, this is something. Y'all, Summer Jam, the first stage, they had me out the first year at Money and Violence. You feel me? Like,
that's crazy.
They was playing my song everywhere. So I'm like, oh, I could do this. But I never really, sad to say, I never really liked the limelight. So like, I throw parties and stuff, but I'm an introvert. I don't really like talking in parties. And like, I really put on a face. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's like, okay, people came out to see you, got to talk to them. So I'm not an asshole. But I prefer to be like behind the door counting the money, or
nigga say you got 5 minutes of conversation. After that, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I close off. So when the music thing was getting a little too much attention and I had to be too, I'm like, nah, I can't be the face. But I'm like, point proven, bro. Just promote yourself. You feel me? And you'll be out there. Me and him still rock till to this day. But yeah, that's it. So that's why I'm in the brand I am now, where I just push the artists and
Hey, that's fire. Bitch ass nigga, what was the motivation behind that?
My guy Da Vinci, he in the back now. So that he's like the there's mad stories into stories. So that's like a whole. It was another artist I was working with and a manager. His name is Jake James, a white boy that he was like 17 at the time, but he's dope. He could rap. So they had made me get on his song when I was making music because I had a little motion. You feel me? To kind of help him get out there. I met him at one of those studio sessions. You feel me? And then we connected since then. He has mad songs, and he just like Da Vinci will send you 100 hooks in an email. And then he had that song, and one time he played it, and that shit just dropped, bitch ass niggas. I'm like, I love this, you know what I mean? Like it hit, you know what I mean? So we did that song like when I was doing music. That was like 2018. I want to say that song released like 2017, 2018, right?
It's 2020.
All that shit go by. This 9/3. Just recent, like he been hitting me, not just recently. Like he'll hit me periodically. You ready? You ready to push the song? Like he'll be like, all right, you doing something else. You doing? Don't worry. The time
but you
come.
need niggas like that though to do that. Like, yo, don't forget about this.
He'll be like, the time will come, and then he'll send it to me randomly. Like, you don't think so? Not yet. And then I'll be like, yo, bro, I'm doing da da da. So then just recently, he's like, yo, bro, I want to shoot the video. I'm like, fuck it, just come to Gem. Like I was at an event. He came. He pulled up. We just did a quick video. He got it. He put in the work behind it. And I don't never shut my people down. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm a little too busy, but if you're going to put in the work, I'm going to match that effort. You feel me? So once he started, I seen he's real serious about it. I'm like, all right, we're going to drop it. And that shit, now at this moment, I feel like everything happens for a reason. It's a time where, like, people are really tired of bitch assness. You feel me? Like, niggas is getting snaked. A lot of snitches is coming now. You feel me? Then, the whole males putting, their hands on females. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big thing. And so I'm like, it's resonating with the time. So it's just like, God makes no mistakes. So people are really, and still to this moment, I still don't push that like, because I'm not in that comfort zone of like, oh yeah, I'm a rapper.
The rapper,
you feel me? Now, if the record takes off and I could be an entertainer, go perform, they need me to do a sold out show, or you know what I mean? I'm with that 100%. So, but I don't want to let him down either. So I try to kind of like mix the two. He be trying to get me to come perform, you feel me? And I'm like, I don't want to let him down, but I don't feel like performing. Even at my own shows, I be having all these celebs. I could just easily be like, yo, I'm gonna perform my song. Yeah. You feel me? And take advantage, but I'm not in that space. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if he comes and he's like, he'll be in my ear all night. Like, yo, let's just do that one record. Yo, come on, let's do that one. Yo, you sure? I could sing it right now, a cappella. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go. You feel me? But you need people like that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
He got something there. But outside of bitch ass niggas, Da Vinci Code, he got a lot of music. Y'all could tap in, dope artists. If you want a hook, holla at him.
That's a fact. So, I mean, with everything going on with the promoting and everything like that, and all of the new promoting opportunities that you're getting, how do you manage your time with being a dad?
Oh, that's a hard one. So even right now, like a lot of people don't know, and I'm just gonna let it know. In the past 2 years, I've been going state to state. So every weekend, I go to North Carolina throughout the week. Yeah. Sunday through Wednesday, and every Thursday through Saturday, I drive up back and forth to New York. So all these events y'all see me doing in New York, I'm coming from NC because that's where the fam was after because we were shooting this other film for a little while, but then we just stayed there. Yeah. I just brung the kids is out of school, so I just came up with them. They was at the event with me earlier. Yeah. Certain time hit, I brung them back. I went back to the event to host. You feel me? And then now I'm here. Like, so it's just I technically don't put nothing before them though. So I like to tell a lot of entertainers and people like that don't have kids, like, you got time. Because if I'm making the time, you got time. And another reason why I feel like, which I don't care about, I'm not up there, is I won't put nothing in front of them. So I'm not missing their graduation because somebody wants me to do an event. You feel me? Yeah. And that hinders you sometimes because, business people are like, all right, he's a family man. Trust me, that industry is like, all right, priority, send them kids to daycare. Like, that's how they look at it. Have somebody watch your kid. I need you here. So when I'm not with that, it kind of like messes up some deals with me. But the ones that understand, they're like, nah, Ace gonna do what he do regardless. We're gonna work with him. Let's switch the date. You feel me? Yeah, but not everybody's that understanding. You know what I mean? So it kind of hinders me, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nah, that's dope. So what's the hardest part about promoting?
Starting that event, bro. Getting through the event the night of also be hard too, but starting the event, like getting that confidence to actually see it through. That was one of my biggest issues before I did my Lloyd Banks event this year. I'm like, yo, bro, I've been doing the same type of events for a long time. I've been bringing people out. I want to go bigger. Like, I know these people, like, yo, hey, stop acting like you don't belong in these rooms. You feel me? Like, these people don't know you. You know what I mean? So my first thing was, my goal was, I need Lloyd Banks. I was trying since November last year to book him.
Yeah.
You know, back and forth, cool. It wasn't nothing like really. It was just scheduling. He had a tour coming up, but I stayed consistent with wanting that to be my first event of the year, and that was the best decision I made, because it's what really took it off for me this year. You feel me? Like,
that's dope.
I'm at different levels, different heights. You know, different booking price, different contacts. You feel me? Different type of conversations, and it was just me pushing. Like, nah, you could do that event, and not just me, the people around me, because I doubt myself a lot. People might see Ace do it. All right, my confidence be. The people around me be telling me, like, yo, now you that nigga. You feel me? Like, you got this. And we got you. You feel me? So I appreciate them. And I saw it through. And that event was amazing. And then it was up from there. But starting is the hardest thing. Like, to answer your question, everybody has brilliant ideas. I'm looking at the camera. Yo, start, yo, because 3 weeks from now, you're going to be 3 weeks further into your idea than if you just sit still on it, yo. Just start. And it might fail. Fuck it. Time don't go by anyway.
Fuck it. Try again.
Try again. That's it.
So, it's been a couple of conversations online and shit. I've been caught up in a couple of conversations, too, about artists not wanting to pay to perform.
Okay.
Whether it's $10, $20, whatever. What's your opinion on that? How you feel about that?
Two-part answer. Number one, artists is entitled to feel how they feel. If you don't want to pay, don't pay. But don't put that onto the person that's throwing the event. Your rules don't matter to me. That's one thing I say all the time. You don't have to pay for my event at all, but you're not performing. Because I'm not changing the fact that you don't have to pay. And I have big names. I ain't putting nobody. I have big names that I think might be getting paid that will pay me to perform, because I know what I bring. So if I want to pay you, I want to book you, I'm not arguing your price. Any artist can say that. They'll tell me it might be out my budget. Don't get me wrong. I might be like, ooh, I'll double back for you. But I'm not going to say, yo, you're not worth that. I want to pay you this.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you're worth that. You feel me? And I'm going to give you that benefit of the doubt. I'll pay you that. And then if you show you're not worth that, I'm like, them numbers ain't adding up, buddy.
That's it. That'll be the last
second go round. No, it'll be another chance, but we ain't at that number.
Or drop that a little.
You feel me?
Nigga always have
Now, if you're worth it, and the more, I'm going to up your number.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I'm like, oh, why you charging me a band? Like, you need 5 band. I'm going to get the club to give you 5 band because of what you do. You feel me? Like, any artist could say that. But when I throw my events, just to now the second part answer, we booked the venue.
Talk to
First
him.
off, my time.
Talk to
my
him.
time, most importantly. You think I want to be outside of my crib, away from my family, giving you an opportunity for free? That alone should be like worth something. But yo, we booked the venue, we booked the DJs, we promote, we make flyers, we get special guests to come out, whoever we got to book for that. Security, staffing, and once again, time. All of that costs. A regular, not everybody do big events, but even a regular event is gonna run a promoter about $2,000. They need to make some of that money back. And in New York City, I'm not even gonna call nobody out because everybody has bad days. A lot of y'all artists cannot sell more than 2 tickets for an event. So it takes the headliner person to be promoted for them, their people to buy the tickets. And then you bring your 2 people, and then the other 10 artists bring 2 people. So that's like 20, 30 people, and that fills the room. You feel me? But, you have the 1 or 2 artists that do bring out the people, but then they get ran through. You know what I mean? They're on every event, and eventually you can't keep bringing out the same amount of people. You feel me? Because it's like, how many times I'm going to watch you perform? So, it's tricky. But if you want those platforms, you got to pay. And I also, up the antes now, because it's like, yo, y'all ain't want to pay when I was doing the regular ones. Yeah, I think y'all not paying now when I'm doing these big names. And we don't even have a relationship now, so the number is the number.
Yo, word. That's crazy.
And people don't come with me I know people feel away, but they don't come with me with that no more. Nobody's coming to me for anything for free. Because that conversation is going to stop. It's not even going to be answered.
That's crazy. So, we're going to get your top 5. Who your top 5 right now? We're going to do your top 5 signed and then top 5 unsigned.
Top 5 signed artists, like From back then or just like right now, signed like recently?
Don't matter. However you want. You could mix it from now and back then or whatever.
Man, that's the hardest shit ever. Jay-Z's gonna always be my number one artist ever.
See, that's that Brooklyn
that's
shit.
That's number one. You know what I mean? But I'm not even gonna go that deep. Because then I'm not gonna pick nobody. So I'm gonna give some independent artists, some Sean or signed artists. I love Lola Brooks' energy. I love the way she promotes herself. She markets herself.
Yeah.
She kind of stays out of the drama. Like, that's amazing to me, especially coming from Brooklyn and, all the odds being against you sometimes being a New York City artist. I love how she stays out of the drama. Damn, I'm going to be mad biased because I don't really know out of town artists. Oh, matter of fact, there's this artist. I'm about to give him some love. Yo, bro, I've been listening to this.
Plug you right now.
I've been listening to this kid's music. I'm actually going to post his song later today. What's this guy's name?
From PA?
He's from Florida. His name is Hothead Youngin. Y'all look that up.
Hothead Youngin.
Going Back in Tick Tick is his single. He got a video. It's like going viral. It's like 5 million views on YouTube.
That's crazy.
He's at a showcase and he has a freestyle. But like when I say you get chills because you feel the pain, like I believe every word that man said in that song. You feel me? And I'm reading the comments and everybody felt the same way. And I don't know him. He don't follow me out. But you see, look, that's the latest song I downloaded. So shout out to you if you ever see this video. Hothead Youngin from Florida. And when y'all watch this, when y'all go watch that video, y'all gonna be like, Ace ain't lying. All right? So I'm gonna give him some love. Another signed artist. He signed to somebody, I forgot who. They picked him up after that video. Damn, who else do I know that's signed, that's dope and doing it for the city? Chef G. Talented, the voice, the persona, the ambiance, you know what I mean? If he stays out of trouble, he's definitely gonna be next up in New York City. You know what I mean? Staying out of trouble be the hardest for New York City rappers, you know what I mean? But if he could stay out of trouble, he definitely could be the next up. He got a good fan base. Cash Cobain's wave, the way he switched everything up with the sexy drill.
That sexy drill shit is a thing now.
Yo,
like it's really a thing now.
My New Year's resolution for News with Ace on January 1st, I said, yo, in the videos, if y'all scroll my page, I said if drill rappers was to turn that energy to women, they're gonna win.
Yo, you did. I seen it. I seen that.
If they turn that same, it could be the same aggression, but for women, y'all gonna win because nobody's booking y'all to talk about shooting and killing each other in these states. That's why y'all not on no tours. I really made a whole video about that. Not saying nobody got that from me because they probably been working on that type of music. Timing is everything. But it's like I felt that. And it's working for New York now. You feel me? Like he's getting booked. He's going on tour. He's like the first drill type artist that's on tours. You feel me? Outside of Fabio, you feel me? But I love that Slizzy movement. Who else is a signed artist that's independent and new coming that I could shine some light on? Damn, this be the hardest shit to do.
Nah, it is.
Who Definitely am I missing out that list? And they all
because you don't want to leave nobody out because you fuck with so many artists.
It's not just. I'm really thinking like who's shaking the rooms like that. I feel like I'm missing. I don't know if she's signed, but I'm gonna put her on this list too. Connie Diamond. I think she is signed to Def Jam. I want to say that.
Oh, she is?
I think so, because they did that SOBs thing and Def Jam, logos was all over it. Not sure. I could be wrong on that, but just her work ethic as well, too.
Yeah,
you feel me? That Ghetto and Ratchet song is very hard. You feel me? Getting Remy Ma on it and all the different Davies, Don Q, putting that out and the way she put them out. Amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, I feel like they got on that shit like back to back to back.
Amazing. So me, I be driven to artists too because of their work ethic. I love the storyline of artists. Like that's what makes me a fan of an artist. You feel me? You could be dope and talented, and if you're like bland to me, it's just like
whatever.
I'll play your song here, but like I'll legit support you if I feel like you going hard.
A real person, like a real person really working. Like that should draw you closer to the artist.
Facts. And then my unsigned list, of course, my regulars, man. Kaya baby, she deserves her shot. Somebody give her flowers. You feel me? Like she definitely deserves to be signed soon. Story is moving crazy. Story is moving like a superstar. He just did the show just now, and I'm like, yo, he got something, man. So shout out to Story. My guy GFB Fresh is here. His Perfect Timing concert is this Saturday. He's been independent for a minute, but he's the one artist that could sell 200 tickets himself to a show. He got like hardcore fans. You feel me? It hasn't turned into nothing like globally.
Got the cult following, so the little cult following. But that's all niggas really need, though. Honestly, that's all niggas really need.
His download numbers, like if people really pay attention to actual pay to sale, that's the guy. Like if you're a showcase thrower and you want an artist that's gonna bring people out, book GFB Fresh. And I'm not just saying that because that's my man, but when I have my shows and I need 30, 40 people, he's one of them. You feel me? Like, yo, bro, I'll be putting him on the last minute, like, yo, I need you again, bro. I need, and he'll still do his numbers. You feel me?
That's valid.
Unsigned. We all know Deva. Oh man, I don't think nobody outworks
Energy
that
God,
man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody outworks that man. So big shout outs to Deva. And that doing 5 is crazy. I got to give the last one to Steph G. Her marketing techniques, like she's giving me ideas. Like you seen that parking lot ticket shit she did?
Nah.
She like got parking tickets that promoted her event. But she put it all outside the Apollo. So people are reacting to it like,
crazy.
Yo, you gave me a heart attack. And I'm like, yo, that is genius. Like,
that's crazy, yeah.
She had mad reaction videos. Like, people like, yo, whoever Steph G is, count your days. Because, you know, New York is good for giving you a
facts,
ticket.
like, word?
So your heart pounding walking to your car. You feel me?
Facts.
So I told her I'm going to steal it in like a month or so. You'll probably see Ace doing the same thing. I told her the other day, I'm going to let her rock for like a month. But, yeah, her work ethic is one of them, you feel me? As an independent artist. Dope. I just had a host last night. I had Chow Lee in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And she brought her ladies out. She always a good time, a good vibe, not stuck up. You feel me? And I'm not saying you got to let people into your personal space, but a lot of New York artists, once again, I said they could be talented, but they act like they made it already talented.
Yeah.
It's two different, you know what I mean? You could definitely stand your confidence, but you still got to network with the people. You're still a regular person, technically. You feel me? Like, so when you act like you made it already and nobody could get, connected with you, then people draw away. You feel me? So.
And tables always turn, son. Always turn. You never know what the hell could happen. So just be cool.
Always turn. And I like that you said that because a lot of times, and not measuring nothing. Some people be like, when I come to like podcasts, oh, I'm glad you made. I'm glad y'all brung me. You feel me? And I'm never gonna turn this down unless I'm busy. And we had a little scheduling conflict or whatever. But now I'm gonna make this. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like you said, tables turn. This could be the next Breakfast Club. This could be my outlet in 3 years. You feel me? Like, yo, bro, I need that interview again. You get millions of views a show. You know what I mean? Or maybe the other way around. I'd be a bigger artist, and this one interview might be the thing to take you up. You feel me? So I'm like, I don't care what's going on. Somebody watching this right now never heard of me. Not everybody out there know who Ace General is. So somebody in your fan base is gonna know who I am right now and might, be interested in looking into more of my details. Fact. And one new person is enough for me.
That's fire. That's fire. So, who's some of your favorite artists to work with?
Work with?
Yeah.
Steph G, GFB Fresh, Story, Deva, the whole BQE.
They be
some bigger names. Dusty Locane. I booked Dusty Locane. First off, people was like, yo, don't book him, he trouble. I'm like, yo, man, what? Everybody's trouble in New York.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Joe from the corner got problems, you feel me? So I'm booking him. He came home, nobody did a show yet. We're gonna start something. So the reason why I like that, I'm trying to send him the deposit on his number. Yeah. He like, nah, bro, you asked me for a drive and I just need to get a cut. Like 2 days went by. I'm like, yo, bro, like, let me send you this. He's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna do a nice. So the nigga does the video. He like, yo, he sent me like 3 different videos. Yo, pick one. Which one you like? That one? All right, hold on, let me edit it. And then he's like, all right, you could make the flyer. Yeah, I like that flyer. He like, post the flyer, post it. He's like, now you can send me the deposit. That's when he had me locked in.
Nah, that's fire.
You feel me? Because New York, they would take your money. You won't get a drop for like 3 weeks. You feel me? Like,
facts.
I'm definitely booking Dusty Locane again. He was tagging people, promoting, sharing it on his story. You feel me? Like texting me like,
that's what you're supposed to do.
He was texting me like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, hit such and such up because they fuck with me. They gonna come if you know what I mean? I'm like, okay. And people was coming because of that. You feel me? So like, that's what artists be missing in New York. Because that alone made me give the good word to another promoter, like, nah, book him, you feel me? And I didn't see it happen yet.
He gonna promote just as much as you.
That's it.
You feel me? And that's the thing.
I really like working with him, Chow Lee and them as well. Smooth, he came through, did like 7 songs instead of the 2. You know what I mean? He rocked out with the crowd for a long time. And sometimes I don't know, because you get different artists with different promoters. Some promoters be assholes too. So the artist is going to treat them accordingly. And, I don't move like that with people. So maybe I'm getting the the good end of the deal. But back to a couple more independent artists that I like working with. Keen Streets. That's another person that could sell 100 tickets for you on the spot. You feel me? There's this new crew I've been hosting for them. I never booked them yet. The Girl Code.
Yeah, the Girl Code. Yeah, I've been seeing them for a minute.
Their performance is fire, bro. Like their energy on stage. I never booked them, but I've hosted events where they're on.
Yeah,
and I just love watching them perform. You know what I mean? So I got to turn that into me booking them for something. You feel me? So shout out to the Girl Code. Of course, Kaya Baby always pull through for me when I need her. Shit, I don't know who else I'm missing. It's a lot of them. I got independent artists. I'm Johnny Floss. These are names y'all probably don't know yet, but there's a lot of people that pull up for me.
Johnny Floss, yeah.
You know what I mean? They pull up for me when it's time, and they make sure they do things right, and they come out with the people they come out. I got a new artist I work with right now called Donnie Cash. His team is called Whip and Flex Entertainment. He got a song with Jim Jones and Dice Peso called We Getting Money. And my son is official. Like, he got people coming out. He doing what he got to do. He putting his song on the radio. He put his money where his mouth is. And he investing, and he's a single father. You know what I mean? Like, so I respect it. The grind is out there. So I definitely respect it. Shout out to Donnie Cash.
Yo, you did a lot of plugs, man.
Yeah. I feel like I ain't do enough, man.
You did a lot of plugs.
You did a lot of
plugs, man. Y'all definitely gotta show this man love, because he definitely shouting y'all out for real.
Oh, and Saad the God. How I forget Saad the God.
Yeah. He moving.
That guy got his own movement, man, doing his own shows.
He got a podcast now too.
Yeah. Shout out to him. His clothing line, Saad. Keep pushing, man. He got his own record label.
I heard about him through one of my bros, Polo put me on him and shit.
Shout out to him,
man. But yeah, he nice too. So what advice, you would have for somebody that's promoting or rapping and trying to do it at the level that you're doing it?
Consistency, man. Consistency, and those days where you feel like, I don't want to do it, do it. Do it. Trust me. Don't take days off, especially a New York City promoter. Like, out of sight, out of mind is a real thing in New York City. You take a week off, it's like you took a year off. Things switch so fast. You feel me? Like, we're in the sexy drill era right now. And I got in with those artists early. So I'm kind of, they getting bigger and bigger, but I'm connected. Like, so I could get them. Not saying, the price is going to be, but the love is going to be different, because I got there when things was, so, and promoters are now trying to, like, get their numbers like, already there. You feel me? Which they deserve, but if you was consistent and you knew that things was changing, you would have had those people. You feel me? So, as a promoter or an artist, consistency. Drop them freestyles, drop them videos. Stop holding on to 100 songs, bro. Life is short. You never know what might happen. You never know which song might blow.
That's a fact.
Put that shit out there. When people go look you up, you got one song that's dope. It might be that one song you don't think is gonna go viral that goes viral. We see it happen every time.
You gotta. I think that's one thing with artists though. They're like, nah, this is whack, but nigga, you not the one that's gonna be buying your music. Know what I mean? You're not gonna be, and then you probably had it for like a week, listening to it over and over again. You like, nah, this shit whack. I ain't gonna put it out. Throw that shit out for real. You are not the consumer.
As long as it's good quality. As far as studio, mixed and mastered, and you gave it your best effort, put that shit out there, bro. Like, you never know.
Word, that's a fact. So what's next for Ace, man?
Right now I'm just focused on the artist marketing side. Not just artist marketing. I just graduated, got my degree, 4.0. You feel me?
4.0.
Word. I was juggling that too while doing everything I'm doing. So that just finished.
Word. Like, congratulations.
Appreciate that. So I'm trying to put the paperwork to the organic hustle. You feel me? So I want to take the marketing bigger than just what we're doing now at this level. I got a couple of record labels and like separate companies that's I'm talking to, and I'm trying to lock something in with that. And then the hosting gigs, like concert shows. I got some big thing coming up in Terminal 5. That I think is gonna change everything. So when they make that announcement, I think that's when it's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's game time. You feel me?
Be on the lookout for that, man.
Yeah, and I got a lot of bookings. Keep booking me, y'all. I appreciate it, man. I got August dates open. My July is booked up, thank God. August, let's get it.
I bet. Let everybody know how to follow you, and all of that.
Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Ace General, and I'm Ace_General_ on every platform: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, well, X, Facebook, Ace_General_.
We out of here. Appreciate you for coming.
We here, man. Appreciate you for having me.